as far as your expertise is concerned, Hannah, what are the things that our managers or local officials have to watch out for?
So there's the aftermath of the Taal disaster, right?
Yeah.
So the volcano erupted, you have concerns about the ash fall, you have concerns about, and that would give you possible cases of contact dermatitis, for example.
Yeah. What is contact dermatitis? Just para isa-isayin na natin, ano?
Yeah.
Para alam na nila
Yes.
kagad. Ano yung contact dermatitis?
So there's two kinds, no? There's allergic and irritant, and really more of the studies on ash fall consequences would point towards more irritant type of contact dermatitis because of the abrasive physical properties of the ash fall, and
Yeah.
it's kind of irritating also to the skin. So sometimes some patients do encounter symptoms like itching, a bit of skin irritation and burning when they have exposure to the ash fall. So that's the acute effect, no, of the exposure to the ash fall. But then you were talking also about effects on evacuees in the evacuation centers, and these are skin diseases that you can transmit when you're in close contact with other people, diba? Like for example, you know, bacterial infections if you have improper hygiene, because I understand in evacuation centers they have limited supply of water,
Yeah.
they can't always take a bath, so really.
Tsaka
you
yung
would be
iba,
concerned-
tinitiis. You know,
Yes.
kailangan mo nang pumunta sa CR to urinate or to wee-wee, pero hindi na, nakakahiya, nakaka-conscious. Oh, ang baho-baho.
Or you can't wash your hands, for
Yeah.
that matter. You can take a bath. So really, maybe infections would be one of the more pressing concerns.
Okay, let's start with the contact dermatitis ash fall. Because yung, I don't know, medyo kung Pilipino ba ito, or wow, snow! And I said, bobo, hindi snow yan, abo yan, magkakasakit kayo. People, and then of course the victims, no? There were victims na who showed up at evacuation center na you think para silang nagpa-participate sa isang play na talagang ang kapal ng alikabok. And we were saying, hindi ba dapat hugasan ka agad yun, etc.?
You're actually right. So we'd want to, if you get exposed to such particles, you really want to wash it off. You don't want to rub it off harshly because, as I said, these are, kasi particles yan from the volcanic eruption, so you expect they're volcanic, like fine volcanic rocks, minerals, so they can be quite abrasive. So that's what I'm
Magaspang.
talking, magaspang.
Oh.
So that's what I'm talking about. It can give you some irritation to the skin, especially if you rub it off vigorously.
You know, I was surprised, Hannah, because during the ashfall in Lipa, the day after, nakamask pa ako, nakasalamin ako, and some ash got into my eye. And it was extremely painful. And I said, wait a minute, I know we're talking ash, but this is burning sensation.
Yes.
So hindi siya biro.
Yes, that's true. As I was telling Doc, no, we would also benefit from thoughts from an ophthalmologist kasi the effects of the ash fall on the ocular mucosa, the eyes, are hindi po yan biro. That's why we advise people to even wear goggles and don't look directly up at the ash fall because
Yeah.
we don't want it getting into our eyes. If possible, you'd want to cover the exposed areas talaga po of your skin.
Okay.
Hygiene really is very important. So I would say frequent hand washing, but then with the limited resources, it's very, very challenging in these circumstances to have the people just wash their hands all the time. But you know, if they can at least keep their areas clean, to make sure that if you feel something already, nangangati ka, or you feel na may buni ka, or may kung ano kung nararamdaman, there are usually on-field med mission deployed doctors that they sometimes go and you can have yourself checked also. It's really very challenging in these circumstances to adhere to the strict, hygiene protocol. But really, cleanliness is very important. Again, pag may nararamdaman ka, don't hesitate to tell the manager, the camp manager. Not just skin diseases yung problema, even those airborne illnesses.